10 signs she's not that interested. Have you ever found yourself wondering, does she actually like me? Or am I just chasing someone who's already made up her mind? Most men have been there. You replay every conversation, analyze every text, convince yourself she's just busy, only to realize weeks or even months later that you were the only one putting in the effort. Here's the truth: attraction shouldn't feel like you're trying to convince someone to like you. If you're constantly guessing where you stand, it's usually your first clue. Today we're talking about the 10 signs she's probably not interested, and why recognizing them early can save you time, energy, and unnecessary disappointment. Let's get started. Here's a good one. Think about your last few conversations. Who texted first? Who called first? Who always made the plans? If the answer is always you, that's worth paying attention to. Healthy interest usually goes both ways. It doesn't mean every conversation has to be perfectly balanced. Life happens. But if weeks go by, she never reaches out first, she may simply not be that interested. Effort tends to follow interest. Remember that. She takes forever to reply, every time. We've all heard the phrase, people are busy. And that's true. But almost everyone checks their phone multiple times a day. If someone consistently takes days to answer while remaining active on social media, or replies with one word answers, it could be a sign you're simply not a priority. Again, one late reply means nothing. The pattern tells a story. Here's a big one. She never asked about you. Conversation is supposed to go both ways, you know. If she's genuinely interested, she'll naturally become curious. She'll ask about your hobbies, your family, your work, and your goals. If every conversation revolves around her, or you're carrying the entire interaction yourself, that connection may not be as strong as you think. Number 4, she always seems too busy. Look, busy people still make time for the things they care about. If every invitation is met with, maybe next week, I'll let you know, I'm really busy, without ever suggesting another day, it's usually your answer. Someone who's interested doesn't have time to be available every weekend, but they'll usually try to find another opportunity. And somewhat similar to the last one, she cancels without rescheduling. Again, life happens, plans change, emergencies come up. But notice what happens next. Does she say, I'm sorry, can we do Friday instead? Or does the conversation simply end there? The difference matters. Interest usually looks for another chance. Indifference lets the opportunity disappear. The conversations feel dry. You send thoughtful messages. She replies, LOL, cool, nice. One word, no follow up, no curiosity, no effort. A conversation requires participation from both parties. If you're constantly trying to revive it, you may be forcing something that isn't there. Look closer. Another good one. She keeps you around, but never moves forward. Some people enjoy attention. That doesn't necessarily mean they're interested in dating you. Maybe she'll like your stories, watch every post, react to your messages. But when it comes to actually seeing you, nothing ever happens. Attention and attraction aren't always the same thing. And number 8, she doesn't seem excited to see you. Pay attention to energy. Does she smile when she sees you? Does she seem engaged? Does she ask questions? Or does it feel like she'd rather be somewhere else? Body language isn't everything, but enthusiasm, well, that's difficult to fake. Number 9, she talks about other guys constantly. Sometimes, someone mentions another person casually. That's normal. But if she's constantly talking about other men, or telling you about the people she's dating, she may see you more as a friend than a romantic partner. Let's be honest. Instead of trying to compete, respect the situation, move forward, leave her alone. And number 10, your gut keeps telling you something is off. Guys, sometimes the biggest sign isn't something she says, it's something you feel. You're constantly wondering where you stand, you're anxious before every text, you overthink every conversation. Healthy relationships don't require detective work. You shouldn't have to decode every message. If someone genuinely wants to be a part of your life, they usually make that clear through consistent actions. So, here's the most important part. Not every woman who isn't interested is trying to hurt you. Sometimes the feelings simply aren't there, and that's okay. Rejection isn't proof that you're not good enough. It's proof that not every connection is meant to work. The worst thing you can do is spend months chasing someone who's already decided. Instead, respect yourself enough to recognize the signs. Move on with confidence. Keep improving yourself. And make room for someone who's genuinely excited to be with you. Because the right relationship shouldn't feel like you're constantly trying to earn someone's attention. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the Gentleman's Project for more content on dating, confidence, and becoming the best version of yourself. Let me ask you this. Which one of these signs do you think men ignore the most? Or have you ever kept chasing someone even though the signs were right in front of you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.